and still very, very close to our vehicle. You can see we've almost got that above shot. That's how close he is to the vehicle. If you zoom out there, Romeo, you can have a look. We might even get, there we go, you can see the edge of my camera lens now in shot. So it's very, very close to the vehicle.
I don't think they can see your camera lens.
Oh, there?
No, still can't see it.
Maybe. I'm seeing it on the monitor.
Yo, you've got good eyes. It's just so much camera, I can't believe it.
Oh. So there's quite a lot of questions coming through about, yes, hello. Quite a few questions coming through about the baboon that he caught, and whether it was dangerous for him and how big was the baboon. The baboon didn't look like it was a big adult male, a female. But I mean, it's always dangerous for a leopard to hunt baboons, especially because they have been known to defend against leopards by using a mobbing technique, and a large male baboon's canines are longer than a lion's. Okay, he's coming. I think he might be heading down to drink, or maybe going up to finish what very little is left of that baboon. I'm just going to go to the other side of the... Oh, there's a hyena arriving as well. Running in. Let's see. It's quite it'll be interesting because this looks like quite a small hyena. Where is he now? Oh, he's there. The hyena is quite close to him. So if you zoom out a little bit, you see we've lost, I don't know if it's cable. Oh, we're back.
I've got it on my side.
Wow, that was incredible, guys. See, because it's quite a small hyena, I thought he might try something with the hyena. Now a bigger male, like Mvula, or Tingana might have actually chased off the hyena, but he's still not fully grown. He's still not far away. He's about 10 meters behind the hyena. I'm keeping an eye on him. The hyena's busy crunching up a piece of leftover baboon. So where the light is where Kunyuma is at the moment. Kunyuma still hasn't moved from the spot he stopped when that hyena chased him. He's coming back now towards us. You can hear the bones crunching. So where you see the lights is, that's Kunyuma coming back. Just gone behind the tree now, so I can't see him at the moment. Oh, there he is. Yeah, we're just going to stand by for now with questions. It looks like he's actually stalking the hyena again. You might go up the tree. Just move back a tiny bit. There we go. So we can now see them both quite clearly. And now we've got a buffalo coming to join us as well. He's still quite far off for now, and we'll just stay with these two. He's completely nutty. That is why I enjoy this leopard so much. Yeah, that was incredible, guys. Unbelievable, amazing. So let's see if I can still see him. So he tried to actually give the hyena a fight by just doing a sort of almost a, if we were tracking leopard on foot, sometimes leopard do that to you as a warning charge, and sort of growl and hit the ground like that. I can still see him. We'll keep an eye on him, but there's a buffalo now walking towards the hyena. I don't think the hyena is going to win this one. And he's on his way back behind us as well. So if you hear a bit of bumping, I just need to change the camera lens quickly. Everything's happening so close that my big lens is too close for me to actually catch the action. We're still watching Kunyuma. He hasn't moved. He's come a little bit closer. He's behind us, directly behind the vehicle. It'll be quite interesting to see what happens with the buffalo and the hyena. Now that noise you heard there was the buffalo chasing the hyena. It's all happening here. Yeah, we've still got visual. He's just behind the vehicle, making his way back towards us. So we can see Kunyuma, guys, don't worry. But I just think we're going to stick with the buffalo and the hyena for the next little bit. So we'll just show you where he is quickly. But the buffalo is coming back for the hyena. So we're going to... there we go. He's just chased the hyena. So we're going to... So now the hyena is between... Kunyuma's dropped right down to the grass. It's all going on. We don't know which way to point the camera. So the hyena's right here. Kunyuma's behind us, or to the right of us. The buffalo is having a head scratch to the left of us. There we go. We're sort of in the spot in the middle at the moment. Oh, that looks like quite a nice little head scratch. Kunyuma's lying down now. Just zoom in on his bum cheek. So that, Kunyuma got a scratch on the back of the hyena. You see that fresh wound there when he chased up. I think that was probably from the first time. So that fresh blood there, that's from Kunyuma where he got hold of the hyena. On that first little encounter, it looks like a bit of claw marks. As you can see, the hyena not too much perturbed by it. And there's another older wound on that hyena there. There's 3 marks. Oh, can't see them now. And turn around, might be able to see them again. And they don't waste much, do they? Even the tiniest little bones. Next buffalo is all the Franklins making lots of noise. Not taking so many chances with the next buffalo. Okay, I think let's come to the buffalo because he's probably going to walk straight into where Kunyuma's lying if he carries on this line. To give you an idea, Kunyuma's there, guys. Just go a bit wider, just in case they run. But what you'll probably find with Kunyuma is he might just lie flat and let the buffalo, which he's done, walk straight past him. So there he is there. And he's about 4 meters from the buffalo, but he's just keeping his head down. So there's the buffalo there. There's Kunyuma. We're not going to move right now. Because we've got another 4 buffalo. Oh wait, come. Oh, quickly, onto the buff. He smelled something and now he came charging in here at high speed. Shame. This poor hyena is just getting it in from all sides. Cheeky young leopard. It in from all sides. Cheeky young leopard, biting him on the bum. Buffalo won't let him eat his little bits of baboon. But being a hyena, I'm sure will persevere. Apparently there's some speculation on Twitter whether this is the mother from the den. I don't think so. There's no sign of lactation on this hyena. It doesn't look as old as the 2 mothers from the den. Yep, chasing the hyena out of the bush. Shame. Hyena ran off to our left. Kunyuma still to our right, and there's 2 buffalo. If you go across to the left slightly there, just between the 2 trees. So that buffalo is actually smelling, trying to find out, come across.
Which way are we going?
Hyena's popped up back right next to us. Kunyuma is now having a stare off with 2 buffalo bulls. There's another 3 coming. And if he's not careful, there's another one coming up behind him. So there's buffalo everywhere around him at the moment. He's going chased up a tiny little tree. We're just going to move to get into a better position. So he's going up the smallest bush willow off the. I mean, now the buffalo are chasing each other. He's looks sharp in the top. He is about as high in the tiniest tree possible as you could get. Let's try and come around and have a look. It's amazing where leopard can go when under duress. And the buffalo, look, there we go. He's stuck in the thicket of this tiny little tree. And there are 4 buffalo around him. And you can hear them grunting their displeasure. This has been incredible, guys. Absolutely amazing. So buffaloes. There's one there. Another one there. And they look like they're chasing each other. So excuse me. So the reason the buffalo are behaving like this is that they just don't particularly like the presence of predators around them. So they would rather chase and make sure the predators. Oh, he made a mistake. The buffalo is nearly leaving. Then he moved his foot. He's trying to find it more comfortable. Just come a bit wider. A more comfortable position. That cannot be comfortable. So the bright light there, that's where Kunyuma is. And it looks like the buffalo are going to leave him now. Buffalo might be scratching his. We can't see from where we are, but from the movement of the tree, it looks like the buffalo might be scratching his horns on the tree. Well, on the next tall tree. You can see it's not a very comfortable spot for a leopard to be. So you might try come down. Here. Where is he? Is he directly behind me or reverse stop?
He's reversed a little bit. I've got left hand down now.
Left hand down, cool. You might climb the tree. Let's try to get around in time. Get ready. Oh. Just gonna move into a better position, guys. Hyena's back, and he's up. And he's being a proper true to Kunyuma self. Snarling a little bit down at the hyena. Still watching the hyena quite intently. It's been all action out here this afternoon. Hyena's still sniffing about. To our right, you might hear them walking in the grass. Looks like he might go up a bit further. Pop up into that fork shortly. You can hear buffalo bulls sparring behind us. Move a little bit further back. Doesn't look like he's gonna feed. Like it's gonna rest. Still a bit of meat left. And he's lying up just to the side. See if we can get a nice view of him and the moon. But I think it's only going to have to be him. Hyena's back. There we go, that's it. So there we go, I got the leopard and the moon. And now the leopard, the moon, and the hyena. Don't really get much better than this. Just go onto the hyena's bum quickly while its bum's facing us. Let's see if we can see a bit more of that. Here we go. Where you got probably a claw with the looks of things. Let's get a little bit of fresh blood there. Kunyuma's just moved his head slightly, watching the hyena. Buffalo incoming on the hyena again. Hyena's made an early retreat this time. And Mr. Kunyuma is quite happy and safe in the tree.
Bigger tree this time.
Yeah, bigger tree, more comfortable tree. Now the buffalo having a scratch in the bush behind us. Oh, and a move again quickly. He's jumped up towards the carcass. See what his plan is from that position. Good evening, Trisha. Trisha would like to know if the buffalo attacked and possibly hurt the leopard, would we interfere? Trisha, we would not. We live in a wild ecosystem, and sometimes animals get killed by animals. So if the buffaloes happen to attack the leopard, we wouldn't interfere. We would stand by and observe. Good evening, John. Welcome on Drive. John would like to know whether us on the vehicle were in any danger. I didn't think we were in danger at all there, John. We had enough space between us and the various animals, and they were concentrating on each other. They had very little interest in us. We can't see it very clearly because of the position he's in, but he's actually pulling fur off the baboon, and I can see it falling down to the ground. So leopards do that quite often. They'll remove the fur from what they're feeding off before they start eating the meat. Even after doing that, they still do eat a lot of fur. And you can see it either comes out in their feces or in sort of hairballs. There we go. Now we can hear him crunching some bones. A precarious spot he's in. There we go, he's moving the carcass. Hyena's heard him moving and chewing and has appeared back below. I think we might get a bit of your finger slightly back. He's actually eating the head at the moment. Maybe try a few centimeters further. So when...
If I shine, then the shadow won't be in his face. A little bit more forward. Okay. There you go. Pass the torch back there, please.
Cool. Chewing his nose. Actually hear him chewing through the sort of nasal cavity at the moment. You hear that crunch, crunch, crunch. And sort of that soft, thinner bone that would be in the baboon's nasal cavity. So it's difficult to see how old the baboon is, especially when half it is missing, but it looks like it probably was an adult female. The way he probably got it, she's probably straggling towards the edge of the troop. Or the other thing is he might have caught her at night when baboons are at a great disadvantage to the leopard. Let's have a closer look. And you can see that whole frontal nose bit's gone now. That's what he was chewing on earlier. Looks like he's actually trying to possibly get into the brain cavity shortly. Now it's fascinating to watch because that not that long ago could have been one of our ancestors. And the large felids of Africa have been feeding off hominids for probably around 2 million years. Jason, it's not funny. They really did eat our ancestors. So I think Romeo's got a case of the giggles. He's also losing a bit of focus there.
Sorry.
There we go. There are hominoid fossils from around Johannesburg that actually have, there's a hominoid child skull from I think it's Sterkfontein or Gladysvale, that has actually got puncture marks from a leopard. I can't remember the exact age of that. Scott, I'm the only station here, if you would like to join. It's actually quite rare to see a leopard on a baboon kill. I mean, they are well known. Kill. I mean, they are well known. I mean, it's well documented and Scott, make your way. I'm the only station. Nice shot, Jason. Oh, he nearly lost it there for a second. Hyena got excited underneath him. He's moving to a different feeding spot.
Roger.
AFM. Copy that.
Copy.
Move again. Looks like you might have even moved into a better spot for us to watch. There?
Yeah.
You happy?
Perfect. I
think your only angle is going to be right next to me. There's sort of one hole through to where he's feeding.
Actually, could you go forward a little bit more?
Yeah. There?
There we go. Let me just reach that. I'll just...
This is an incredible sighting. I mean, Scott, I think on my left is probably going to be your best view. Moving again. Oh, don't drop it now. Just stand by for a second to see what he does. Unfortunately, if he does start feeding that way again like he was earlier, all we see is his rear end. It is quite a fine rear end, but still much rather see the front end. And it looks like Jason's got the giggles for the third time this evening. I'm going to just have a quick squiz from a bit further forward, see if there's a better view. Bit to the right. So, do you want me to pass it to me?
Drive a little bit forward, please.
A little bit forward.
There you go.
Squat to my left again. You should be able to get a decent visual. I know that what we saw earlier is quite macabre, and especially because, and even what we're seeing now, if you go a little bit wider, and you can actually see that baboon, the baboon's, where's my other torch? The baboon's it's like an arm there. It's a very, very human-like hand. And I know it is quite macabre, but this is nature. And our ancestors that on the African savannas would have definitely had to deal with predators like leopards. And if we go back long enough, there were saber-toothed cats and giant hyenas that were the size of waterbuck. And we do tend to Disneyfy Africa and animals and that. But when actually out here it is quite a harsh reality. Things do die, and they do die regularly. And they die for something else to survive. And sometimes it can be quite difficult for us as people with our emotions to watch. But it is nature. And nature can be very, very cruel. So guys, I know theoretically we're out of time. We're just going to wait a couple more minutes, and then we'll close down. Just spend another minute or two watching him, see what happens, see if he maybe moves the baboon into a slightly better position again. Otherwise, I think we'll call it a night. We've been completely spoiled. It's been absolutely amazing. Good evening, Vivian from Canada. Good evening, Vivian from Canada. Vivian would like to know why the leopard seems to lick the kill so much. There's a couple of different reasons, Vivian. The most common one is that after it's plucked a lot of that hair, it will try to lick some of the hair off the spot it wants to feed. Not in this case, this is an older kill, but on fresher kills, sometimes they will lick blood out of the kill. Well, okay guys, I think we've been incredibly spoiled. So we're gonna head home, and it's been an absolutely fantastic evening. It's been a completely amazing day. We've been thoroughly spoiled. 3 different leopards, very brief view of the lions, but still nevertheless, always nice to see the lions. Nice to know that the Nkumas are looking a little bit healthier than the last time I saw them. But Scott and VM have closed down, so they'd also say goodnight. And then from Jason, myself, and Nixon in FC, it's been an absolutely amazing drive. I just can't get out how amazing this night's drive was. And I can't wait to do it all again in the morning. And so hopefully you'll join us. Have a fantastic evening.